Okay, I've got my jig finally made up. There's a few little sharp edges to remove, but apart from that it's complete, and I'll polish it up a bit. Right, this is a test piece, and what I've done, I've put 2 grooves, 60-degree stops, so the 60-degree grooves, 180 degrees apart, so one on either side. Then I've advanced it on this indexing. I've made a 24 division index plate, so that's every 15 degrees. So I've advanced it now 30 degrees. So this next groove flute is going to start halfway in the opposite flute to this. Okay, I've got 2 rails set up, and then I'm advancing them by taking the right hand one off, putting these 2 dowels, which are 6mm each. That advances it 12mm, clamping it back down. Then once that's done, clamping the other one down, so moving it 12mm at a time. So this is how it goes. Going forward, I've just got a line. I've just put a line so that to get my depth right. But you can tell anyway when the points of these meet up, it's the right depth. So now I've got to go 180 degrees plus 30, 180, 15, 30, and that brings me to the centre of the flute that was over that side a minute ago. Little bit of tear out, but I guess it'll sand out. Make sure I've got in right. Yep, you can pretty well tell the depth just by eye. So now what I've got to do is unclamp one end, put those 2 dowels in their space, squish it up, and reclamp it. And that's advanced me 12mm. Then unclamp the other end, bring that up. It's just a track, you know, you're just setting a track so that the router can't move sideways. Oh, I've changed from my Fordham because for the sake of quickness I've used my Paul Howard copy of a Paul Howard jig. So now I've moved up there, and I've got to start in the centre of that. So that was where I was starting. I've got to come forward 30 again, haven't I? Because they're 60. So I've got to come forward 30. So I go to 0. In fact, I'm going to go to 0 first. So I've got to go to 60. That should be in the centre of there, and at the end of the other one, which it is. And that's the next flute. And then I'm going to keep doing that all the way up, and those flutes will form a spiral. I don't know what it's going to look like, whether this is going to work out good, bad or what. I'm just giving it a try to see, to find out. Okay, I'll be back when I'm finished fluting.